Do you wish that every day came with an extra, like, bonus hour? A little portal you could slip through and everything would just like fall away and you could dive into your writing practice, into your project, and just write? So many writers struggle with time. Where is it going to come from? I got a full-time job. I got a family. I got, X, Y, and Z. So I'm going to give you three ways to open up a little bit more space in your world, in your time, in your space, in your schedule, so that you can actually do the writing that you desire to do, that you feel called to and put on this earth to do. So this first one is going to change the game. And it is not easy, but it is necessary. It's setting boundaries. So boundaries around the fact that this is important to you, that writing matters to you. I don't know why it's so easy for us to just put what's most important to us down the laundry chute and hope that we're going to deal with it later. But when we begin to notice, and this is what my invitation to you is, begin to notice, what are you saying yes to that is saying no ostensibly to your writing? So you may be a people pleaser. I know I am. And someone calls you up and says, "Oh, Traci, I'm wondering if you can help me out. You know, I can't make it to the grocery store this week. Could you pick up a chicken for me?" And if you are in the, grocery lineup, maybe that works out. But if it means taking 20 minutes, 30 minutes out of your day, you might want to pause and consider, what if I say yes to going running to the grocery store for this friend and picking up their dinner? What am I saying no to? I'm saying no to that carved out time that I had where I was gonna just noodle around in my notebook. And don't underestimate the power of noodling around in your notebook. Okay? So observing what you say yes to and what that means in terms of your writing life. And then begin to micro shift. Begin to choose one thing this week that you can say, you know what? Actually, no, that doesn't work for me. I have something else that I'm doing. And nobody has to know that you're just noodling around in your notebook. Nobody has to know. Your writing time is precious. All right. So that's the big one. Then the second one, this came to me a couple of weeks ago. Get out of the house. Get out of your regular writing space and go write in a cafe. Go write in a library. If it's beautiful where you are outside, go write outside. Take yourself out of the the house. Take yourself out of your habitual kind of hub where you see and sense all the things that need doing. And just bring your notebook. Bring your notebook and a pen. And I know some of you may write on laptops. If you do, put it on airplane mode. Do not connect to the internet. Take the time outside of your everyday space and write just 20 minutes, half an hour, 2 hours. Schedule it in, Wednesdays from 4 to 6, right at the cafe. All right. The third thing, it's another boundary, and it's screen-free Sunday. This is something I've been practicing for probably 15 years. And it started as a family kind of initiative because I was noticing everyone in my family would just disappear into their screens and there was no connection. Eventually, nobody else wanted to do that, but I kept doing it because what I noticed is that when I turned off all my devices for an entire day, I connected to myself. I connected to my process. Time feels different when we're not constantly looking at a screen. So it's a long game thing, but just try it. Even if you're like, oh my God, but nobody can get a hold of me, and what happens then? So, make boundaries around your phone, make boundaries around your screen time. And if a whole day feels out of the question, then choose half a day, choose, evenings. Make some screen-free time a priority in your life. I promise you, it will change your relationship to time. It will also change your relationship to your creative, beautiful inner life. All right. So let me know how that goes for you. And in terms of, creating an extra hour, making days 25 hours, obviously, I'm not going to do that. Nobody's going to do that. But you have the power to say no to certain things so that you can say yes to your writing.